Hi, I'm Jeff Hers, Marketing Coordinator at the Great Lakes Science Center. We are down here downtown on the lakefront, right between the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Cleveland Browns Stadium. We're the home of the NASA Glenn Visitors Center, the Cleveland Clinic's Omnimax Theater, and hundreds of hands-on exhibits for people of all ages to come and explore. We are open 10 to 5 daily, closed Christmas and Thanksgiving, and you can visit www.greatscience.com for more information.
I'm Mrs. Brown, principal at Lighthouse Academy, and we're very excited to be able to share all of these wonderful field trips with the students here at Lighthouse Academy. We were awarded a grant through the GAR Foundation, which allows us to take our children on several field trips that they would otherwise may or may not be exposed to in their everyday lives. So the Great Lakes Science Center, it was a fun way to bring science into their worlds and make it practical for them to make connections between science and reality and how it affects their everyday lives. We will be attending about 4 more field trips before the end of the school year, of course, because of this wonderful grant opportunity that we have. So we invite any others to come and join us at
Lighthouse Academy just got back from the Great Lakes Science Center in Cleveland, Ohio, and we're going to share some of the things that we learned. Larry, can we start with you? Can you tell us about some of the activities you did, some of the things that you learned, please?
Today, it was this thing, and it had this tube inside of it, and you would press the button, it's a strobe light, and you would turn it, it would look like the water, it was coming out, but it was going right back up in the tube.
Okay. Darius?
We had like a baseball, and we got to throw it, and we had like this time gun to see how fast you threw the ball. And yeah, that was it.
Naya?
We played in the ball pond, and we have to push this thing down, and it falls all up on you.
Okay.
Wheels in the ball pot where this thing where the balls have to go in, and the thing had blow down balls.
Xavier?
We watched a movie about dinosaurs.
Did you learn anything in the movie? Yeah, can someone tell me what a fossil is?
It's like the remainings of a dead animal, like a fish, dinosaur, dog, cat.
Okay, because the movie that we watched was really interesting. It actually told the story of the life of a dinosaur. But they also said that the dinosaur lived hundreds of millions of years ago. So how do we know what happened?
They kind of like took it back some and showed us like the size of the fishes and how they would eat like certain kinds of fish, and certain fish they would like eat a certain fish and they would die, and it was like a giant dinosaur with a really long neck, and it would come and swim next to it. It was territorial, so if it seen another one of its kind, it would like take its neck and snap it, and it would fall and be very injured for a very while.
Okay, Darius, anything else from the movie we watched yesterday?
No, not really.
I just have one question about the video. It talked about the first fossil that they found that started the whole story they found in Kansas, which seems a little bit strange to me, because Kansas, to me, is just a state out in the Midwest. It's kind of like a cornfield and flat. But how did a dinosaur get all the way out there? And it was a sea monster at that. It wasn't like a dinosaur that would be roaming on the ground. It was one that would have been in the water. So does anyone know? Raise your hand if you can tell me how that got there, how that ended up in Kansas. Edaris?
Because long ago, it was out in Kansas is dry land, but long ago it had a lot of water up under there, and when the animals or monsters had died, they would go to the bottom of it, and as years passed by, they will like go more into the ground and they get buried over top of like plants and stuff.
Okay. Anyone else with the fossils? I think that goes back to what Larry was talking about a little bit ago. Larry, go ahead.
When they found on the remainings of the fossils, they would like find like fish and stuff that they ate inside of the fossils.
Okay. Could you raise your hand if you went up to the second floor today? With all the activities, the activity floor? You guys didn't go upstairs where all the little games and all the things to play with were up there? That's what I thought.
That's where the ball pin was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when you took the escalator up where we ate breakfast or ate lunch. Does anyone remember the room with the flashing light where you jump up against the wall and it left your picture? Does everyone remember doing that?
Yeah.
You guys didn't do that? You should have done that. It's pretty fun. Oh, did you? Did you, Larry? What happened?
It was and you walk inside and there's curtains and it's kind of dark and it's a glowing wall and it's a camera like up in the corner. It would count down to 5, 4, and then when they get the one, before they get the one, you gotta run up and jump on the wall, and it would say 1, and then it would flash your picture and it would show your shadow.
Okay. Does anyone remember any of the other activities up there that they played with? Naya?
We played with this shocking thing, and it shocks you, and it looks like thunder.
Oh, okay, like the plasma ball, where it kind of looks like glowing energy, and you put your hands on the glass ball, and the energy traces out your hands. Okay. Anyone else? Anything else exciting? I know there were so many fun things that we did that it's hard to remember because there's so much going on. But anything else that stands out? Xavier, Sierra, anything? They're not normally shy like this. But as soon as you get the camera around. Larry.
The bubble wall, you pull it up by a string, and it will be this huge thing of bubbles. You pull it up, and you could blow it. If you blow it up soft and slow, you could see like the little bubble coming out. But if you blow it hard, it would just pop. You had to pull it up by the string just to get the bubble.
Okay. All right.
There's a slide, and it's like bumpy, and it goes fast. When you get on it, it will be fun.
Okay. Thank you all for sharing. I know we learned a lot, and it was actually just a really, really exciting day for us at Lighthouse Academy.